I just want Ineos to give us a straight plan or a straight manager that they're gonna back and see it through, basically. Because there has to be something that's
or it is a sacking culture where you say, you know what, if you don't do well, you're sacked. Like,
I don't mind that.
If that's the case, then we have to all be on board. Then there's no longevity. You know what? It's show me an idea within 6 to 8 months or whatever it is. I don't know, or a year, and then we go from there. If that's the case, then all of a sudden there's this new ethos within the football club is that we will just sack and hire. You know, because or else you have to back the guy in its totality and spend 200 to 300 million on a manager or on the club and say, right, we've given you the platform. Say, let's go get a manager here that we can win in 2 years. We just go for it. We're just a winning team. We don't play pretty football. We just get a winning manager, comes in, right, here's the football, bang, let's go.
One thing I'll say, Said, is that we haven't really had, I know Amorim has been horrible. He's been like, I couldn't see this when he come in. Like, no one saw this, right? But that being said, he's been left in such a crap situation where I've told you again, the culture and the club, the players have been in this period of failing, and it's acceptable. Do you know what I'm saying? And the standards are in the gutter. He hasn't had a chance to get in players, new players, bro. These are all failing players. Like I keep saying, Maguire, Lindelof, they have a couple of, well, let's say Maguire, he have a couple of good games. All of a sudden, he should be starting next season. We've seen him for 6 years at Man United. It hasn't been good enough. So just because he scored a couple of goals, it doesn't change anything. And that's the problem going back to the fans. We're so forgiving with certain things. People got to remember, United are in the same pedestal in terms of global impact and as a coach, as a big club, as the Real Madrids and the Barcelonas of the world. We are the England Real Madrid. We are the England Barcelonas. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, we've allowed this standard to slip. This ain't just on Amorim. This has been brilliant since Ferguson. He's been keeping it together because he was that good. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, that's where I'm at with it, man.
I agree, man. You know what I mean? Like, standards are created, obviously, within the club first. I always think it's the ownership that create it. But then, obviously, we get a bit like lazy. We just kind of say, you know what? It's okay. You know what I mean? And we have got an older audience. We have got older fan base that really just kind of, no matter what, we're just here to back the club. You know what I mean? And that back the club mentality, can be
it's dark, problem. Bro. It's a dark cycle,
dark cycle. Because if I tell you, Ra, what's going on? What do you think of this? They'll say, nah, man, we go again.
Yeah. And the Maguire thing is mad, you know, because Maguire, there was a time we all wanted him out. And then he started to improve his mindset, and then we accepted him as a squad player. And then you have recent performances where he's got the winning goal. Like, that Lyon goal is mad. Like, do you get what I mean? So I think people get lost in that, but we just need to let these players off at the right time and replace them. That's the thing. We need to replace them. I hear it. We can't do all at once. That's why I'm not on this revisionism thing. Rashford and that had to go. He can do what he does elsewhere, but under a Man United shirt, unfortunately, for whatever reason it was, he just didn't perform consistently. And I was saying this to Musa. I think our problem is not the quality of the players, it's how consistent they are. You know, someone like Mazwari gives us 8 out of 7 out of 10 consistently. Rashford will give us a 9 here, then he might give us a 5. Do you know what I'm saying? So is it on the manager to get out the consistency? Because realistically, we could talk about the players, but we've got loads of new players as well. But is it still that the players that we still have are dragging everyone else down? What is the problem, guys? Like, what's the problem, fam?
We still got a lot of players not for that manager, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or players that are suited more to the system. We've changed to a
whole new system
that we've been playing for at the back for 8 years or whatever it's been. I don't know. United for our whole life. So it's like these players, I don't know, man. They're international, so there's not an excuse in that. But I feel like he only came in, he said, we're going to do it my way. I can play for at the back and you'll see better results, but it won't bode well for next season. Something along those lines. So I think that's why he's coming and he's so hell-bent on it. The only thing is, again, it's like you can still play at the 3 at the back, but still change things. Again, we always say this. Why can't you go 2 in front and 3 in midfield? It's just certain things that he's not doing that's like, yo, bro, what else? I'm saying I'm trying to back it, but you're not giving me nothing to work with.
Word.
You still got a coach, you still got a manager, and that's kind of that aspect. I'm like, yo, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Because if the players are not listening, it's on the coach, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a way.
Everyone, make sure you like the video, people, man. Let's get to 500 likes. Mods, keep me updated on the likes. Everyone right now, hit the like button. It's free, people. Super Archer, we have to be the United that keeps attacking. If we keep playing from the back, it will be trouble. Whoever gets the momentum has the upper hand. Spurs win 1-0. Onana dropping it in his own net. Bloody hell. 35 plus games. We barely have 32 goals total. Ryder said from outside, it looks to me that the Man United manager is never fully in charge or too much stuff going on in the background. That stops the club progressing. And him says keeps happening because we keep getting crap managers with no top experience or who've been managing in pub leagues, then giving them 100% power. I mean, the last, like I said, you know what it is though, yeah? Like, as much as I say, yeah, and also big up to you, he says, Bologna now plays Saeed. I start praying this means the year to end long trophy drought, says Adam J Stocks. Yeah, bro. Fair play to Bologna, man. Fair play to every team that's doing that, man. Big up to Never a Foul for the raid, by the way. I think Kaz will join us in a second as well. Make sure you like the video as soon as you join from Never a Foul. We got 260 likes, so we need 240 likes to get to 500 people. So shout out to Never a Foul for the raid. But you know what it is, though? Like, we also have made bad appointments, guys. Like, as much as like I say, yeah, like you've got it wrong. We've got it wrong a lot of the time because we should not have hired Oli. We should never really have hired Moyes. We should not have really given Ten Hag full control. You know what I mean? Like, Amorim wasn't really meant to happen because that should have happened in the summer and then maybe would have got Hansi Flick. Like, a lot of it comes down to like bad decision making. And it's bad. It's bad decision making, bro. Yeah. It is. You see what I mean, man?
Bro.
Even I'll argue the Van Gaal one was a bit random. I know he's done his thing way back. He was doing his way back in club football, but his thing came again through winning in for the Dutch national team. Yeah. Then all of a sudden it was like Van Gaal, like he was a bit out, like it was a bit of a weird one in the sense we just got this a manager of huge pedigree, but like he weren't managing club teams, like he weren't about for years. Then he just all of a sudden he came into Man United. So yeah, man, we've got it wrong. Like we make so many decisions wrong. Going back to the Oli thing, like Oli, I feel like I had my best moments under Oli, you know, watching us in terms of counter. But we got gassed over a couple of games at the end of the season. Do you remember that? You got gassed and we pointed them and said, like, bro, what are we doing here? So this is what I'm saying, Randall. This goes back.
Maybe we're just, you know what it is? Yeah. Maybe we get gassed over shiny new toys, man. That's the way we are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our kind of remit, man. We just get gassed over little shiny toys and that's
it. We are bad at football. Like, man, we are so, like, when I'm watching with some of my peoples and that, and they're just watching, I'm embarrassed. I got secondhand embarrassment then watching Man United with me. Like, we can't even play football, bro. They look like a bunch of donuts on the pitch.
And ladies play football. Why can't we be
I don't know, bro, man.
Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like give us something at least, like, say, yo, we're a good footballing team. We're exciting to watch. Like, at least get beat, but then play good.
Exciting, like, bro.
I know it sounds crazy that year, but like, bro, at least play good. You know what I mean, bro? But it's never good. At least give me exciting players that can say, you know what? Yeah, the team might be shit, but it's that's talent here. We might be losing games, but there's talent here, man. You know, like there's talent here. You know what? These men are exciting.
Shells, I got a question for you guys. Yeah, cool. So, you know how we say, I feel like you guys are on the same page as me, like maybe give him a window and let's see what go on. Obviously, we understand the logic as in what's going to change over a few months or whatever.
I'm waiting till Wednesday, bro. I'm waiting till Wednesday.
You're waiting till Wednesday, yeah? Oh, okay, interesting.
I'm waiting till
Wednesday. Hold on, side. What you said? that hotel in London, where you up late thinking.
Bro, I've been thinking, man. I've been thinking, man.
Saeed wants to drop a bomb. Where's my bomb?
You know when you're alone and that. You know what I mean? Hotel thoughts. You know, if you know, you know. Man's been thinking over the weekend, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, listen, I think for me, it's the final, man. The final.
Yeah.
I need to see something in the final, man, them.
Yeah, it's techie, man.
You like, bro, nobody can say to me, yo, like, and listen, people have been saying, yeah, cool. I'm still, the bigger picture for me is always the Ineos in it. Like, this ain't about like just Amorim in it. I'm here. I'm gunning for Ineos now. You think like this is gonna be about manager only? I'm gunning for Ineos. I'm gonna be Ineos' worst nightmare, bro. Now you see that Omar Barado, like he's that bro. I need
live
to catch
smoke for him.
Bro, I got smoke for that Omar Barado because he's up, you know, he's a double agent. I'm investigating Omar Barado. Yeah, because this brother here cannot get away with this. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is though, bro, you see us next year, we're gonna be the only team, yeah, not playing Champions League football.
No,
furthermore, we're gonna be the only team not playing in Europe. We're gonna be sidemen. And you're telling me we're gonna lose to Tottenham?
What are you saying? Plant?
And then we have to feel okay by that. That's why listen, I'm not saying Amorim out, but wait until the final. That's all I'm saying. Because right now, I'm not letting the future get to me. We're too busy thinking about the future. You gotta think about the here and now. The here and now is so important, man. Them. He
said anything past next Wednesday, I don't want to hear it. Let's focus on Wednesday.
Deal with the here and now.
Let's put all our resources and our brain power into Wednesday. Bro, all our faith and everything.
This guy, Omar Barado lied to us. He said, yo, 2028. He said 2028. Premier League title race. I'm telling you now, people don't realize how dark it is right now. Shout out to Kaz, by the way. People don't realize how dark it is right now. I just think it's a joke, you know. They think it's
we're
a
bad,
joke,
man. We're so bad.